Look, that Harry's a wonderful boy. Why, we were on the road for over 2 weeks, and he never laid a finger on me.
Oh, Your Highness, I don't know how to thank you. If it's a girl, I'm going to name her Fred. But what if it's a boy?
Thomas, you better go to bed, but leave the history books.
Well, I really hope you pass tomorrow. But if you don't, I'll understand.
And so, after taking his father's sword Minnie, Gunther, disguised as the west wind, mounted his horse Trigger, and together they went to the castle of Wunderbar, where they were married and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel, eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there's nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the washing the walls and the windows. But she married a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I am no one but me, fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't even got a godmother. I've a mother, a plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin inside. That girl had 7 determined little men, working day and night just for her. The queen gave her a poison apple. Even so, she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. A magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. Rapunzel had platinum tresses that were double the length of her dresses. She was kept in a tower for years by a wicked old witch. Till one night in despair, down she scrambled by letting her hair down. That's what I call quite a switch. I wonder, no, it'll never hold. I'll be finished